If you use solar inverter systems, this video is important to listen to it to the end, because I want to tell you one reason why your inverter batteries may not be lasting long as they should. Most people who use this lead acid battery, that's the one that you commonly use, that tubular one, what happens is after they install the solar inverter system, 2 years, 3 years max, that battery has gone bad. They have to replace it. And if you use solar inverter, you know that one of the major things that consume your money is that battery. So what is it that makes that battery not to last? Because if you do not know that your battery is not supposed to last 2-3 years, some of you, when it lasts 2-3 years, you are satisfied that the battery has lasted its lifespan. It's not true. It lasts more than that. In fact, it's supposed to probably last somewhere between 6 to 8 years, as a matter of fact. But if you are using 2 or 3 years, you've not even used half of the lifespan. What usually damages those batteries? One thing that damages it is overcharging and over discharging. Over discharging means many times you allow the inverter battery to go off. It will run down, and it will go to 10%, 5% till it goes to 0 and trips off the inverter. When that one happens often, you are killing that battery's lifespan. Second, if you overcharge it, it is always in 100. You don't discharge it, because batteries are designed to charge and discharge, charge and discharge. But if you always leave it at charging, that one too will also destroy the battery. Some batteries, when they overcharge, this is what happens to them. This is a phone battery. If you look at it, you will see that it is swollen. It now has belly, so to speak. It is now swollen. What happened to this battery that has killed it like this? It is overcharging. That same thing happens to your inverter battery. It reduces the lifespan of that battery. Now, most people that experience this overcharging, what causes it is because in those places, they are among those people that usually have regular NEPA lights, regular supply of NEPA or electricity from the grid. Those ones that enjoy this, it's fine, no, but if you have solar inverter, it can destroy your battery. How is that possible? Because most times, whenever there is light, your battery or your inverter is also connected to your light. So for each time there is light, if you don't disconnect that light, the inverter is just charging continuously, and it is NEPA that is carrying the house. It's NEPA that is carrying the load. Your inverter is not doing anything. So for each time that your NEPA is on, your battery is charging continuously, as if you plug your phone on light and you don't remove your phone from light. It is at 100%, you still leave it there. Before long, that battery will die. It will damage that battery. So what can help you to prevent your battery from over discharging or overcharging? At Cross Technology, we have designed a system that is called a solar battery booster. This solar battery booster can help you to prevent your battery from overcharging and over discharging. It is designed such that if you are using a lead acid battery, for instance, the manufacturers have said whenever you're using a lead acid battery, once it has gotten to 50%, start charging it again. NEPA light to charge it back up when it is 50%. But most times we used to leave it to discharge. Oh, that is not correct. So when it's at 50%, preferably, according to the manufacturers of those batteries, start charging it at that point in time. But most of us don't do. In fact, we don't even know when it is 50%. Our system at Cross Technology, our solar battery booster, is designed to automatically identify when your battery is at 50% and begins to connect it to NEPA to start to charge it immediately till it gets to 100%. When it gets to 100%, it doesn't leave it there. It will automatically disconnect your NEPA light so that it is your solar battery that is carrying your load in your house or office. So that way, whenever it gets to 100%, the system identifies, it prevents it from overcharging. Then the system also identifies when it's at 50%. Some people will not even want it at that 50%. They will say 40. Some people say 20. That is your own personal preference. If that is what you want, our system can be set to do that, such that when it comes down to 20%, the system will identify it and it will immediately start to charge the battery. If there is no light, to save your battery from being damaged because it gets to 0, the system will cut off the load so that it preserves the life of your battery. So you will see that if you install Cross Technology solar battery booster, it can help you to extend the life of your inverter batteries, and at the end of the day, you get back benefits and dividends for the investment you put on your inverter system. So if you do not have our solar battery booster installed for your inverter system, you can call on the number you see on your screen and we would respond immediately and come install it for you. If you have any questions, you can also reach out to the number on your screen and we'll be happy to provide answers for it. Thank you.